Hello, y'all. You know, it sure is great having a week off of work. Boy, all this time it's kind of like a practice retirement. Not bad at all. And it gives me the time to do something that I've wanted to do for a month now, is to go and see that Queen Bohemian Rhapsody movie. I've been putting that off for quite a while. Finally, I get to go see it. So, let's talk about it. But I've been a Queen fan for quite a while. Killer Queen came out when this album came out. That was my first introduction to Queen, and we just bought albums and albums and albums. I was doing pretty good with the Queen stuff. Yes, and then this was the last album that I bought. That was the one with the Another One Bites the Dust and such. After this one, Queen kind of lost me. The music kind of changed, and I really didn't care for it, but I do have an album here that does have some of their later singles. So I do have some of their later stuff, but that's a pretty good run of 7 or so albums. So I think I like Queen enough to go see the movie, and they do have a pretty interesting story about how they all got together and such. So let's go to the cinema and see. It starts off well enough, like Brian May and Roger Taylor have this band called Smile, and they have this other lead singer, forgot his name, and Freddie is kind of like a big fan of Smile, and kind of, someday I'm gonna get in this band. And when the Smile singer quits, by gosh, Freddie's right there. I'll be your new lead singer. Well, they needed a new lead singer, so they said, what the heck, come on in. So Freddie's the new lead singer, and basically he takes over the band. He changes the name from Smile to Queen and starts writing the songs, and becomes the fantastic frontman that he is, and they're getting more notice and getting higher in the music hierarchy of England. And by gosh, they're superstars. So they start making all these cool albums and doing great shows and getting noticed and getting good press. They had some great actors for this movie. The ones they had for Brian May and Roger Taylor and John Deacon. John Deacon didn't get much of an introduction. He was all of a sudden there. Guess that kind of got thrown to the editing floor or something. And Rami Malek is Freddie Mercury. He was good. Now, I read that they had originally cast Sacha Baron Cohen as Freddie, but he's like 47 years old. I don't know if that would have worked out or not. And when I read that Mike Myers, who in Wayne's World had given Bohemian Rhapsody another chance at life, was in this movie in a cameo role, well, then it was kind of like going to one of those Marvel superhero movies where, let's all hunt for Stan Lee. Well, I was hunting for Mike Myers. And it turns out that I missed him completely, because he was playing the EMI executive who had turned down Bohemian Rhapsody as a single. So it was a little more than a cameo. He actually had a fairly good role in that movie. So, who knew? I didn't. So anyhow, the movie does follow the history of Queen right up until the Live Aid concert, which they pretty faithfully recreate. A great performance by Rami as Freddie. It's really fantastic. This is a fantastic movie when I go to the theater and I don't nod off. I'm bad for that. Going to the theater and just I miss too much. This movie had me interested all the way through. There was no nodding off. So how could you go wrong? And if you're a Queen fan, you're going to love it. When the movie comes out, I will be first to get the DVD. I will get it. I promise I will get it. So 2 thumbs up for the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. If you haven't seen it, you gotta go see it. It's a great show. You're going to like it. So now it leaves me to question, when will they make a movie about Slade?
And that's the end.